Very good afternoon, everybody. It is both a privilege and a pleasure to be part of Horizon 2026, a landmark global forum bringing together visionary leaders, innovators, and changemakers to shape the future of inclusive trade, frontier finance, and technology driven transformation. My sincere thanks to the Global Council for the promotion of international trade for bringing together such an extraordinary community of leaders, innovators, and entrepreneurs. It is my pleasure to share my insights on topic human-centered entrepreneurship, navigating the AI-driven economy. We are living through one of the most transformative periods in human history. Artificial intelligence is not simply changing how we work, it is reshaping how we create value, build businesses, lead teams, and serve society. For small and medium enterprises, this movement presents both immense opportunity and significant challenge. The question is no longer whether the businesses should adopt AI. The real question is how do we ensure that as our businesses become more intelligent, they also become more human? As we navigate this AI driven economy, I believe the entrepreneurs and organizations that will thrive are not those that automate the most, but those that combine technology with distinctly human strengths, creativity, empathy, trust, ethical leadership, and purpose. It is a privilege to be here among founders, business owners, entrepreneurs, and achievers. People who wake up every day and choose courage over comfort. I will like to begin with one simple but profound question. In a world where intelligence is becoming artificial, what remains uniquely human? Because I believe that question will define the next decade of entrepreneurship. Many people ask, will AI replace businesses? Will AI replace jobs? Will AI replace entrepreneurs? I believe we are asking the wrong questions. The question is not, will AI replace me? The real question is, what makes me irreplaceably human? And that is the essence of human centered entrepreneurship. To my understanding, we have entered the age of human premium. For decades, businesses competed on capital. Then we competed on technology. Today, AI tools are available to almost everyone. Technology is becoming democratized. And when something becomes abundant, something else becomes scarce. I believe we are entering what I call the age of human premium. In a world where technology is abundant, humanity becomes scarce, and scarcity creates value. The World Economic Forum recently published in their white paper in 2025, stating that in the age of AI, the true competitive edge is being human. The businesses that thrive will not simply be those with the most technology, they will be those that combine technology with humanity. To my understanding, human skills are becoming the new hard currency. For years, we have called those skills as soft skills: communication, creativity, empathy, curiosity, resilience, leadership. But the World Economic Forum says these are no longer soft skills. They are becoming the hard currency of the labor market. Why? Because technology may improve efficiency, but human skills will drive innovation, collaboration, long-term productivity, trust, growth. Machines optimize, but humans imagine. Machines process information, but humans create meaning. To my understanding, the biggest risk is not AI, it is intellectual complacency. The World Economic Forum reports that nearly 40% of today's core skills will change within the next 5 years. At the same time, millions of new jobs are expected to emerge globally. So the future is not disappearing, it is changing. And this means that entrepreneurs must become lifelong learners. Interestingly, one of the weakest skills globally identified by the World Economic Forum is curiosity and lifelong learning. And that should concern every entrepreneur in this room. Because the biggest threat to founders is not AI, it is intellectual complacency. The moment we believe we know enough, we begin becoming irrelevant. Curiosity is no longer a personality trait. Curiosity, to my understanding, is now a business strategy. To my understanding, human skills are fragile. They must be practiced. Most of us upgrade our phones every few years. We upgrade software continuously. But when was the last time we upgraded our empathy or our listening skills? In fact, creativity or our resilience. Have you ever thought about it? One of the most fascinating findings from the World Economic Forum is human skills are surprisingly fragile. If they are not practiced intentionally, they decline. This means that entrepreneurs cannot leave these skills to chance. We must consciously cultivate curiosity, empathy, creativity, adaptability, and communication. Because businesses grow at the speed at which founders grow. So there's a good news. What AI cannot easily replace. The World Economic Forum found that some skills are least susceptible to AI disruption. As I've shared the list of empathy, leadership, creativity, resilience, teaching, mentoring. Why? Because these rely on human judgment, relationships, context, lived experience. AI cannot take it. AI can analyze data, but it cannot draw wisdom from lived experience. AI can generate content, but it cannot generate trust. AI can predict, but it can never inspire. And leadership is fundamentally about inspiration. Human-centered entrepreneurs build trust, not just transactions. As entrepreneurs, we often focus on products, processes, technology, scale. But human-centered entrepreneurships asks a deeper question. Whose life becomes better because of my business exists? Customers do not simply buy products. They buy confidence, they buy relationships, they buy values, they buy stories. And increasingly, they buy from people they trust. I often say in my talks, your story online is your new business card. In the AI economy, trust becomes one of the most valuable business assets. The future will not belong to businesses that simply adopt AI the fastest. It will belong to businesses that combine AI with authentic humanity. And the word authentic is quite powerful, my friends. Technology will continue to evolve, algorithms will continue to improve, but trust, empathy, curiosity, creativity, courage, purpose, these remain timeless. The World Economic Forum reminds us that the age of AI, the true competitive edge is being human. And perhaps that is the greatest opportunity before us. Not simply to build smart businesses, but to build more human ones. They will be the most deeply human. Three mindset shifts entrepreneurs need, to my understanding. Number one, stop asking, how do I compete with AI? Start asking, how do I collaborate with AI? Many entrepreneurs see AI as a threat. I see AI as the most powerful business partner ever created. AI can help us think faster, research faster, create faster, market faster, analyze faster. But AI should amplify human intelligence, not replace human judgment. Technology should free us from repetitive work so we can spend more time doing what matters most: thinking, innovating, building relationships, serving customers, leading people. The entrepreneurs who win will not necessarily be those using the most AI. They will be those using AI most intentionally. And I love the power of word intention, my dear friends. Mindset number two, from scale to all costs to meaningful scale. For years, entrepreneurship celebrated growth about everything else: more revenue, more customers, more market, more expansion. But many founders discovered something uncomfortable. Growth without meaning often leads to burnout. Human centered entrepreneurship asks, how can I grow without losing my values? How can I scale without sacrificing well being? How can I build a successful business while remaining deeply human? Because success should not come at the cost of health, relationships, or purpose. As entrepreneurs, we must remember we did not start business merely to create profits. We started businesses to create possibilities for ourselves, for our team, for society. Mindset shift three. In an AI world, personal brand becomes business infrastructure. As AI reshapes discovery, people increasingly buy from people. People trust people before they trust organizations. Your digital presence is becoming your first introduction. Your story, your values, your expertise, your reputation. These are no longer optional. In many cases, your online credibility will determine whether opportunities come to you. I often say your story online is your new business card. Founders who communicate authentically will have a significant advantage: the human skills premium. No matter how sophisticated technology becomes, businesses will need leaders who can inspire people, navigate ambiguity, and make wise decisions. Machine can process information, humans create meaning, and meaning is what moves market. Three commitments which can be done: not theory, not philosophy, practice. Number one, before you automate anything, write down in one sentence the human reason it existed in the first place. If you can't write the sentence, you are not ready to automate it. You are ready to lose it. Number two, predict one part of the customer's journey that stays fully human, no matter how much you scale. One, choose it deliberately. That's where your brand will live or die in market full of AI identical competitors. Last, spend the time AI gives you back, and it will give you time back into the thing it can't replace. Being in the room with your customer, your team, your own original thinking. Don't let efficiency quietly steal the hours you got efficient for. As a founder of Womenlines, I have the privilege of interviewing many entrepreneurs worldwide and leaders too. Across industries, geographies, backgrounds, I have noticed something remarkable. The entrepreneurs who create lasting impact rarely obsess only about transactions. They obsess about transformation. They ask, how can I improve lives? How can I empower people? How can I create something that outlives me? Purpose gives entrepreneurs resilience, and resilience will be one of the defining entrepreneurial capabilities of this decade, friends. Three questions every entrepreneur asks. What uniquely human value do I bring that AI cannot replace and replicate? How can AI free me to spend more time doing deeply human work? Am I building a business that customers simply buy from, or one they genuinely believe in? AI will write faster than you, price better than you, predict more accurately than you. Let it. That was never the competition. The competition, the only one that ever mattered, AI or no AI, is whether the people you serve feel like a data point or feel like they matter. So here is what I want every founder in this room to walk out with. Said one final time, because some lines deserve to be said three times before a room believes in. The future doesn't belong to the most automated business. It belongs to the most human one. Go build that. Thank you for listening to my talk. And thanks for giving me opportunity to share my insights.